on the darn thing. So, but I'm here, and I'm excited about tonight. I'm going to be doing from Ray, who is scrapbooking with me here on YouTube, and she also has a shop, scrapbooking with me, and so yeah, it's a really cute project. It's going to be for me. She called it a mini album. For me, it's just going to be a mini junk journal. It's using a paper bag or a gift bag, and unfortunately, I didn't have a big gift bag, so I'm making a mini version because you know what? We're using what we got. Hello to everyone who just came in. So anyway, I am crafting my stash, and I'm looking forward to trying this project, and something similar, but I didn't do it quite the way that E did, and so I'm going to try it this way and see what happens. So, Marsha. Hello. I'm just going to wait a few minutes for some people to come in, and then I'll put you down here and we'll go ahead and get started. So in case you just came in, you want to know what we're doing, we're making a junk journal out of a gift bag. And it was one, like I said before, that I saw Miss Edith from Scrapbooking With Me make the other day. And it's part of her May challenge is to remake something that they made. So it's using just a little gift bag. And I did not have a full-size gift bag because, you know, I used them on my last project. The ones that we made with the die and made a card holder and a gift box all at the same time. Yeah. So I went scrunging through my personal closet. Hey, Deb, I'm sorry. You know, a lot of people have been telling me they don't get notices. I don't get notices from you always, whether it be a video or a live. But we got to work on that. But I do know that there's a drop-down menu in the bell, and if you don't have all clicked on there, you won't get all the notices. It'll have personalized. So I'm not sure if that makes a difference or not. So, but hopefully everything will be coming out tonight. I cut the air conditioner off and restarted my phone and did all the little things that usually hinders it sometimes. So hopefully we'll have a good then you can't see others' chats. I don't know why. I don't think that has anything to do with my end. Sorry. Well, I don't know what. That's weird. You know, I don't get all my notices, even though sometimes I have all checked on them. And somebody told me, and I don't know how true this is, but like I watch all of y'all's videos. You know, I try to get, sometimes I might be late, but if you don't have what they call enough video watching whoever, you may not get all their notices. So if they don't interact with your channel very often, then they don't get notices. So I'm not really sure how that is, because okay, Marsha, because I watch certain people's videos even if they, you know, they haven't watched my video, because it's a channel that I'm interested in, and I get all their notifications. But then some of them, I don't know. It's YouTube. Go figure. Hello, Michelle. How are you? So I did some dyeing today. I dyed some papers, and because I wanted to use them in my junk journal, and I didn't have any papers left over, like, you know, tea dyed or coffee dyed papers and stuff, and so I dyed some a different way today too. So I'll be sharing that with y'all too, because it's easy and it's so quick. Okay. Sounds good, Deb. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sorry I waited so long to get in touch with you. I just, But, you know, every day we've been having these huge storms, and I hope we don't have one tonight. They usually start late afternoon, mid-afternoon, and then they continue on throughout the night. So far, we haven't had an afternoon storm, and I looked on the thing, and it says it's supposed to be clear, but then tomorrow we're having back the thunderstorms all day. So I don't know. And and then I was looking for my, my needle that goes with my yarn that I do junk journals and stuff like that with. Can't find it nowhere. It was on my craft table. Now, admittedly, it might have got buried somewhere, but I cleared my craft table off today, y'all. I did. And I can't find it. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to find it when I step on it in the carpet, and that big long needle will probably run up the bottom of my foot. I got to see what y'all are saying. I can't read it. Snow. Oh, my gosh. Here it is. May something. You getting snow? Wow. All right, guys. So I am just going to put us down here. Close your eyes for a second, and we're going to go ahead and kind of get started. I may or may not finish this tonight, and if I don't, I'll take a vote. If y'all want to finish it next Thursday night, we can, or I can finish it during the week. And yeah, me too, Deb. I can finish it during the week and then do a little video on it, showing the finished product or whatever. So let's go down here. 64. Yeah, it's in the 70s here, but you know, you just never know. The weather is crazy. Wow. You know, it's crazy with all the snow. I can't hardly believe that already. I mean, it's spring, for goodness sakes. We're not supposed to have snow. Okay, like I said, we're going to make a junk journal out of this little gift bag. And it's the only one I could find. And because, like I said, I use my other gift bags making the card holders and stuff. And so I'm going to be using this. And then I dyed some papers today. So this was kind of a green on this side, but it's more brownish now. And this, and so I put doilies on here, when I was dyeing it, and I baked them in the oven. So I think they might really good. Yeah. So I love dyed papers, and I love my pink ones that came out. I had a stencil on some of these, and then yeah, you can't put stencils in the oven, especially Dollar Tree stencils. But I still like the way they came out. Just a little hint of flowers. And this one came through on both sides of the paper. And so these were avocado dyed, the pink ones. And then these top ones right here were not dyed with coffee or tea. And I'll tell you what I dyed them with. These were avocado dyed. And then I love how these blue ones turned out. These look really good. They came out really good. And I've been experimenting with blueberries and stuff, but this wasn't a blueberry one. And then look at this one, y'all. Isn't that cool? And this one, it's kind of a yellow tint, but it's really kind of gold. And I don't know if you can see all the sparkly stuff in it. But I'll tell you how I did these. What I did was I have a spray bottle here. Nope. I had a spray bottle here. No Kool-Aid. So what I did was I took my distressed ink, and I took my big brush like this, and I rubbed distressed ink all over them. And the doily, that's how I got the doily on here, on these 3 pages. So I rubbed my distressed ink all over them, and then I sprayed them down with water with my little Mr. bottle from the Dollar Tree. And then I just stacked them on top of each other, put them in a baking sheet, and I baked them in my oven. Hey, Jackie. I baked them in my oven for 5 minutes on 200 degrees, and they were dry because I didn't dip them in anything, so they wouldn't, like, so soaking wet that you have to be careful that they're going to rip when they tear up. Now these, see, I think these came out better than these because these are ones I actually coffee dyed these, and they were on the bottom of a stack. I found 2 pages left over that I thought I had gotten rid of them all. These were actually coffee dyed, and I think the ink ones came out much better. This was the same thing. These right here, now, these right here were avocado dyed. And I made these first so I could wash the bottle out, wash my spray bottle out. All I did with these, like I had some avocado dye left over, but it wasn't enough to soak in a pan. So I put it in my little spray bottle, and then I put my little stencil on here, and I just misted it with that avocado dye and let it soak for a few minutes. And I did this on the pan, like I put this sheet down and I sprayed it, and put this one down and sprayed it, and then put this one down and sprayed it. And then they were already stacked together, and I put them in the oven at 200 degrees for 6 minutes, and they were completely dry. I mean, easy. These right here, same thing. Matter of fact, I still have it out. I used peacock feathers, and I just used the brush. And these brushes are amazing too, because you know what? You just rub them on something and all the ink comes off. I use these. I just went on the paper with that, spritzed it with water, held it up, and they came out perfect. It looks like I dyed them with something, but I mean, I guess I do with ink. Now this one, these 2, and this one right here, I have the spray ink that has the glitter, the mica in it, and I just sprayed these with ink. I mean the misting, the spray ink stuff, and then stacked them on top of each other and put them in the oven the same way. These took a little longer to dry. They took about 8 minutes to dry in the oven at 200 degrees, but they came out so pretty. And I love this one. Y'all, I know you can't see how shiny this is, but it's so pretty. And it's on both sides. Okay, so, and this is the doily that I used when I was inking everything up, and I just went ahead and did it too. So I'm going to be using those. And then I pull this collection out to use. This is something I got at Tuesday morning about 5 years ago, probably. Actually, I think it was 3 years ago. It was when Angie and Andrew came to visit. And so I thought I would use some of the sheets out of here to create my covers and stuff with. I probably won't use all of, I mean, I'm not going to use all of this collection, obviously, because some of these I'm saving to put in my grandchild's scrapbook I'm doing for them. But these really pretty papers. I'm going to use this one for a cover sheet for one of the covers. I love that little octopus there, so I'm going to pull that out. And that's the back side of it. So if I use it for a cover, you'll be able to see the front and the back. And then this is really pretty, this little sunrise. And on the back is the crab. So I'm thinking about using that one. I'm not sure yet. And then this one is really pretty. It's a sailboat. But if I make a little journal page out of it, you're not going to be able to see that part. But it does have the anchors on the other side. And then it comes with 2 sheets of cut aparts. And they all say the same thing. So I don't know. Then it comes with a page of stickers and alphas and things. I'll probably use some of these off maybe to create some clusters. And then it also came with this little pack of white puffy stickers. And then I got these forever and ever ago from Hobby Lobby. They were on clearance, and they were like the little journaling cards. Thank you guys. Hello, whoever else just came in. Speak if I haven't spoken to you. So that's what I'm going to be using. Plus I pulled out some other things from my junk journal stuff. I pulled out this little paper bag that I had embossed, and it's got like little raised polka dots on it. I may ink that up and use that. Another little envelope, a plain envelope. This is probably going to be too big. It's a CD case. And then I have some of these little sheets that used to be library sheets. Where's my, uh-oh, I had book page too. I don't know what happened to my book page. I'll have to go look right quick, but I won't do it right this second. So right now we're going to start on the bag itself and try to get it put together. So I hate having to do this, but I may have to just staple my journal together. I know, right? It's pretty, isn't it? Hey, Chris. I may just have to use my big stapler to staple my little cup, my things together right now because I cannot find, like I said, my darning needle. I may just put one stapler in there to hold everything together, and then I'll go back later and do it. But since this bag is small, I thought it'd be a great on-the-go junk journal to take with me. And, you know, if I wanted to, if I'm on the road or if I get an idea, if I want to jot something down when I'm out and about, which I hope I'll be able to get out and about eventually. But we you know, we just don't know. Of course, my state is opening up right now. We're in the first phases of it. Restaurants are finally allowed to open if they have outdoor seating. They can't open indoors yet. So I'm going to take this bag right here, and I'm going to cut down the middle here. I probably can follow this line. I'm going to cut down the middle here, and then I'm going to cut the bottom of the bag off. So, oh yeah. And then I'm going to take this nautical handle off of it. I like this because at least we don't have to try to rip the thing off of it. And this is really pretty. I may actually use that for something else. So we can lay flat and everything. Now, I really hope there we go. I hope I remember what to do, but, you know, I watched Edith's video twice. But it's different for everybody because everybody's bags is different sizes. Okay, let me figure this out. All right, so I'm just going to try to cut down the side. Stay on the line. Y'all know I've said it a million times. I can't cut a straight line hardly at all. But I'm going to try. That looks pretty straight. I'm trying to maintain the integrity of the sides over here. Okay. So then I'm going to cut this bottom off. Okay, good deal. I look like I may have cut that almost straight, y'all. That is a miracle for me. Now, I'm going to leave this folded down, I think. And I may even fold this one up, depending on what sides. But first of all, now, this is going to look a little weird. But I'm going to cut down this middle. Well, you know what? I don't have to do that. It's already there, really. Yeah, because I don't want my book this wide. If I left it like this, the cover would be this wide, and that's too wide. I don't want it that wide. I want it about the width of this. So, let's see. I do that, then I need, yep, I need to cut this down the middle. I'm telling you, I'm trying to remember everything. Straight line, yeah. Thanks, Deb, for the support there. Okay, So then I'm going to join this back up, but I want to pull it over. So this is going to be my spine, and having it double like this will make it smaller, you know, make the cover smaller, and it'll fit better. See? So that's the size I want to make it, I think. It might be a little bit smaller, I don't know yet. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to remove this heavy duty paper out of here because it's messing me up. I'm going to take some, what did I do with my score tape? I swear, y'all, I was prepared. Drinking my sugar-free Kool-Aid water stuff. All right, it is beyond my reach. I have to go to the table and get it. Okay. I'm going to use score tape on the side to take this down. I think it'll be fine. Folder. Yeah, a lot of people out of work here too. But people are starting to go back to work. But, you know, even with people going back to work, it's going to be, to me, a long recovery because we've been out of work so long, you know, and being out of work, I know a lot of people who have been out of work for a long time and they just now got their unemployment approved. Now, my cousin, Donna, she's been working from home. She's one of the fortunate ones. She was able to work from home, but they're going to be out to June the 30th because they're not taking their boss is not taking any chances. But she can work from home really successful, so I'm trying to think if I really want that. If I want to fold this up a little bit, give it a clean edge. I think I might fold it up to this line right here. And that way it'll be even. But it'll give it a nice clean edge there. So I need to do that on this side, but this side don't have that little line there. So I'm going to try to do it like this. Let's see if I get a straight line. Let's see if those are anywhere near the same size. They are, y'all. Look at there. I'm super excited. Okay. So I'm going to tape these down right quick. Oops. Y'all need to go over to Deb's channel. Not right now, though. And check out her new Stampin' Up! Products. The ones that she got. Oh, my gosh. They are gorgeous. And since Donna is on a really tight budget right now, I can't buy anything, but I'm going to be having a party soon, so. Deb. Oh, no. Yeah, this is tough, too, for parents or, aren't like, I don't know about everywhere else, but our schools are not opening back up for the year. I mean, they're just not. They're staying closed. So, I don't know what's going to happen with people that have to go back to work, but they have to school their children too. Okay, so I'm going to put this on top of this, and then we'll fix the, I'm going to roll this over just for, you know what? I want to give it a clean edge. So I'm going to take just a little tiny bit of it off. Just so I can give it a good edge. I'm still know where to, plug it in, but. Because this one looks pretty clean, but. Because I'm going to put these down anyway, probably, so. I don't know. We'll see. I just want it to be pretty when I turn it over like that. I don't want no whacked out edges, so. I'm going to put it on like that, but I'll have to cover up the spine because I don't like the way that looks. Oh. Let's see if I do it this way. That looks a little bit better. Okay, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it, y'all. And I'll worry about the edges later. Because I think I'm going to fold these edges over anyway. So I don't think it should matter too much. But this is going to be the spine. So this part's not going to be seen. But I am going to fold that one over like that. So. Come on, tape. If y'all hear some crunching noise over here, my dog's eating. He always seems to pick the most time to eat and drink water. It's when I get on camera because, that's just how they roll. So I'm just going to try to line this up on that little score line, not go over that score line, because I want to be able to fold the album up. Okay. Now let's see. So that's going to be our spine right there, and I'll just fix that edge. Oh, I know, Marcia. I don't know why. I thought they were helping people out with unemployment. I mean, I don't know why they still haven't. Hi, Yvonne. How are you, hon? I don't know why they are taking so long to get approval for unemployment. Okay, so now I just got to cover the inside. And let's pick a paper to do that with. I'm thinking about pulling these two in because I don't want it this long because that's too long. So I'm going to glue these in. Let's take a vote. I'm doing well. I mean, I've run behind all day, but I'm doing okay. Let's take a vote. Should I cover the inside of these first and then fold these over like this to make a little tuck spot on the outside? Or should I roll these in and just cover everything? I really like how nice that looks on the edges, though. It's nice and clean. Now, I'm going to cover these holes up when we get to decorating, too. So, what do y'all think? Should I wait to fold these in until I get the inside cover and make a little pocket out of them, a little tuck spot? Or should I just glue these down and then cover it from here to here? Like, I'm not going to cover the spine. Well, I may cover the spine, but I'm not going to, you know. The way I have it, like this, like folding after adding paper might be too bulky. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. If I want to put like a tuck spot or something in the cover, I can always do that later. But I just think that I want this nice edge right here. And so I think I'm going to glue this down and then just make this part of the page and then cover the whole entire page up. Because, let me get this stuff off of my area right now. Because I don't want to, I don't know what I'm saying. I just lost my train of thought. Woof. I'm going to use wet glue for this. Maybe, maybe not. All right. Okay. Okay, so that's fine. That would be the cover of our book. Like that. This would also make a great little mini album, but I decided to make a junk journal out of it. Okay, so let me measure this for a second. Oh. Where is my... I'm going to measure this on my scoreboard. So I pull my trimmer out. Okay, so this is exactly 12 inches all the way across. How about that? So the spine is 1 inch and let's see, 5 1/4. Let's see. Let me just fold this up and see how each side pages. Yeah, 5 1/8. Why is this side bigger than this side? Oh, because I glued up half of that on there. But it still made it fit. I mean, it still fits together. So, I think I'm going to cut my pages. Because I don't want them, if I put them in there the exact measurement of the page, they're going to stick out. So, I think 5 1/8. So I think I'll cut my pages. Let's see. Actually, they're 5 1/4. I think I'm going to cut my pages to 5 inches. So I need to cut my papers down from 11 by 12 to 10. So, but let's get this covered first. And I still need my paper trimmer. Now, I could wrap it. I could cover it up and wrap it like I do a traditional album. But I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to cover it with some paper. All right, let me find some paper. I don't want to use that or that. I'm already using that one. That's the back of it. It looks like a crab. Might want to use that for my cover. A cover, I mean. I don't know, y'all. It's so hard to cut up paper. Don't y'all think so? I think I'm going to use this one. I have another one in there if I want to do the credit thing. But I could actually cover it with the sunrise. Or the, I don't know. Let's get it cut down and see what we're going to do. Let's cut the strip off of it and see what we're going to do. Now, this is, I forgot to check the height. Duh. Okay, so this is 6 inches. Make sure it's 6 inches on both of them. 6 inches tall by 5 1/4 on each half. And then a 1 inch spine. So I am going to cut this down by 6. Let's see what it looks like. Where a 6 inch mark is on this. Because I'm probably going to use the other side, but okay, that's the 6 inch mark. Oh, goody, it left me that. I can use that for a cover. Let's see which side we want to use. I mean, which... See, that's still a little bit too long. I mean, just a tad. Because I don't want to put it on the... I guess I could put it on the spine, but... Let's cut this down to 5 1/4. I think I'm going to leave a, well, this has got a hard plastic piece on it right here that if I tear it off, it's going to tear the bag. So normally I leave a little border all the way around when I make an album or a junk journal or something. On this one, I'm not going to be able to because I need to cover up that space. So just making sure I'm not running over that any at all. And I'm not. And if it's a little bit off or whatever, I'll go around the edges with scissors. And I'm going to cut this one at 5 1/4. And I can make it one continuous seam. Okay. May have to trim a little off the edges, but... And there's my spine piece. But I wanted to glue them separately because, you know, it's hard. It's real bulky to do it all at one time. I might as well leave this out because I know I'm going to cut it off. Y'all forgive me. I'm just rumbling right now. Okay, that's my spine piece. And it's just a little over. But you know what? That's okay. I swear, I measured right. I cut it right. I don't know what the deal is. But you know what? I'm going to glue it in just like this. And then if I need to take any off the edge of it, I can. But paper is not always even when you cut it. And I'm using wet glue so I can have a wiggle room. Most important thing is don't go over the spine area. I mean, don't go past the spine because you want to make sure, or in that score line, because you want to make sure that you have room to turn. And if you go over the spine, then your paper will wrinkle. Just spreading out the glue. I know I got to trim this off a little bit. You just had to trim hers off a little bit too, even though we measured. And I did measure really good, but whatever. Oh, paper is not all the same size way it's supposed to be. So you guys, if y'all never checked out scrapbookingwithme.com, you should go check it out. Edith had, like I said, she has a store there. She also does things Facebook page, and it's also called Scrapbook. And y'all should go check her out sometime. I'll leave a link below. No. I don't know why I wound up with a border on that one. I didn't mean to, but it'll all work out in the end. It'll all work out in the end. I don't know who. Never fails anytime I go online. Somebody either PMs me or whatever. Let's see. Okay. I just have that little bit sticking out right there. I don't understand that. Okay. We're going to fix it. I think I was talking to Marcia today. I finally, okay. I finally cleaned my scissors off, and the glue gun works really good. That's what I use, glue gun. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So this is going to be our center, and I don't know if my stapler is, my stapler ain't going to work. I may have to staple it down just like this. Well, no, I can't do it just like that. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, y'all, about putting the things in here. I may have to wait to sew the signatures in until I get another darning needle. That disappoints me really bad. But, okay, so now I'm going to do the cover. And I think I'm going to use this for the cover. And just leave a little blue border on it. And I'll use this one for the back. And leave a little border on it. Okay. So I'm just going to trim about 1/4 of an inch off of it. Making sure I got it lined up. Yeah, like that. Okay. And I'm going to cut it down to 5 7/8. Oops. Sorry, my phone was saying it died, and I brought over my phone charger, but I forgot to plug it in. And that's still a little long there. You know, I went wrong on that. I was thinking these covers were 6 inches, but they're not. They're 5 1/4. So let's back it up too. Somebody should have shouted to me. Okay. Yes, I talked to Lori about every other day or every couple of days. See, that's perfect. She has had the stomach flu, but other than that, and some sinus problems, but she's been doing well. She's been posting a little bit on Instagram. So yeah, y'all shut me when I'm doing the wrong measurements, and you know I'm doing it wrong. So 5 1/8. Okay, this is the front. This is the back. I'm leaving more room on this one because, more border on this one. So I like that. Or should I leave? I'll leave a little bit more border on it. There we go. Leave a little blue border all the way around. Okay, let's put those on. And then we'll start talking about putting our signatures together. And I can always do a video of me sewing them together, but separately. But I think what I'll do is I'll just do a video and go over the finished project because, like I said, I don't know how else to put it together unless I poke holes in it and make it big enough for me to push it through by myself, and which I could do. I don't know. I mean, it's like looking for a needle in a proverbial haystack in my craft room. Pun intended. But I have looked everywhere. I checked the floor around the immediate area. I put it down, and I knew exactly where I put it at when I was using it last. But it's not there. I guess the dogs went in there and decided they needed it, and they decided to use it. I don't know. because I don't have any other explanation. Like I said, it'll probably show up when I step on it and it goes through my foot. I know it's not funny, but it is kind of. Let's see. What am I going to do about the spine? I haven't decided yet. Well, there's the cover done for pretty much. It's done. So let's look at some papers. Okay, this, got some bags. This, got an envelope, which I'm going to be inking around those envelopes probably. I got some of these. So, these are going to have to be cut down to, like I said, the pages are 5 1/4. So me cutting them down to 5 inches, which means I have to cut down the paper to 10 inches. Or I'll just trim them off or something. I don't know. Let's just fold them in half. Yeah. I better cut them first. Sorry, y'all. I feel so discombobulated tonight. Truth be told, I haven't slept for maybe 5 hours in the last 2.5 days. Hi, Julia. I hope you're doing okay. So, if you don't know yet, I am making a junk journal out of a gift bag, or you can use it as an album, I guess, if you want to. But I've decided to make a little junk journal out of it. Now, Edith, when she did hers, and I still may go back and do this, she scored her hers like this so that it's a soft cover. And I might go back and do that for real. Make it a soft cover. I don't know yet. Supermoon, flower moon. What are you talking about, Deb? I'm doing okay, Julia. Should I make this a soft cover? Like this? Sort of rounded. I might do that. I don't know. But at any rate, I need to cut my papers down, so the length of the paper, the book is 6 inches. So I'm guessing I should cut these down to maybe 6 inches because I don't mind them being the same length as the book. Make sure that's right. Yep. Okay. I could probably cut a couple of these at the same time. As long as they're even. You know, it's a junk journal. Doesn't have to be perfect. And I can take these and make something else out of them. Make it like a little notebook or something to tuck in there. Yeah, that's what I'll probably do. And I need to cut these down by 10. I'm sorry, I probably should have done this before we started, but I really didn't know what I was doing yet. I mean, I really don't still know what I'm doing, but I wasn't sure how I was doing it. Maybe I should say that. I'm just going to make 2 piles because I'll probably have 2 signatures in here, maybe 3. It's a little book, so I don't know. Uh-oh. What in the world is going on with this blade? This is a new blade. Now you just cut that other one like butter. Oh, it's this page right here underneath. Okay, that might be something else later. Let's see. I'm telling you, these blades sometimes don't like certain papers. I don't know why. Let's see if I can cut this one. Now, this is the one that messed up a minute ago, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to cut it. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to stick it in the middle of both these pages. And see if I can get it cut. That was the trick. Stick it in the middle of another page. And this needs to be 6 inches. Okay. Oh, y'all, I'm so sorry I didn't do all this beforehand. I wanted y'all to see my beautiful papers. You know, I think I will make this 3 signatures, though. Because I think I got plenty of room for 3. Cut this down to 10. this down to 6. I think when I made this, I originally made it for 3 signatures because I only did 3 of each page. Because I thought I was going to make it a lot smaller than what I am, and I'm not. So if that makes it any sense. I thought that bag was a little bit smaller than what it is, and it's not. So but I'm almost done cutting this paper, I promise. I'm just trying to decide how many pages I want in each signature. Now, I have to make some substitutions because I don't have enough of this purple paper to go in with 2 of them. So what I might do is make these smaller. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make these a small page. So instead of cutting this down to 10, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Let me think. I'm going to cut them down to 6, which, 5.5, and do it that way. So that way everyone can get a little purple in their life. Have y'all ever seen a purple ocean? I have. When it storms outside, it looks a little purplish with blue undertones, and I've seen the water look blue and green, and then I just have an extra little piece left over. Same thing with this. I'm going to cut it down to 5.5. And I'll just tuck it in between the sheets. Oh, some of that mica stuff's coming off on my hands. All right, now let's look. I could opt to do these as one big signature, but I don't know if I want to do that. That might be too much paper. Let's see how. Let's put one together and see how that might look. About how thick it is, I mean. With just this paper. See? That's... And that's 5 pages. I mean, so that's a 10-page thingamajigger, whatever. Oh, this is perfect size. Put one of these in. Each one of them. And I might go back and distress them. There's an envelope. We'll put that in one. And we'll put one of these little bags in one. Yeah, see, that's going to be too big. I'll put the little teeny envelope in one. Let me go real quick, guys, and grab my book page I left in there. I may put some of this paper in there as well. I'm coming, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. I tell you what, the dogs, there's nothing you can do to censor the dogs. Okay, let me tell you what I found. And I'm probably going to go and I'm going to ink these up because I don't want them this lily white. So I knew I had book page pulled out here. This is really vintage book page. And I think Lori Seabrook gave this to me. So put that one of those in there. And I like the ripped edges, so I'm not worried about that. Okay. And then I found another bag. But I'm not sure if this is going to be too big or not. Let's see what the width is on this. I mean, the length. Yeah, that's just a little too big. And if I cut it, it'll ruin the integrity of the bag. Let's see. Let's put some index card in there. And I think I'm going to do it blue. Of course, I got to make sure I don't get too much in here, because if you get too much in there, then it won't fit. And then you have to readjust. my little brush thing I just had in my hand, I thought. Yeah. Okay, this is what I did to dye my paper. So the blue paper. I just did this right here. And see, this will be another cool page after it's already inked up and everything and junked. One of the things that Deb got in her free catalog order was this embossing folder. Now, man, if you could find that at 8.5 all over, that would be awesome. But it looks like wrinkled, crumpled paper. It was the coolest looking thing ever, so I want one of those. But I am going to be having a party for Deb. I said, I think I mentioned that. So I'll let y'all all know when. But I think it's really important for us to support our crafting community because these are hard times. I mean, you know, we're all having hard times in, well, you know, more than one way or another. So I think it's important to support our crafting community and those who are like have Etsy shops if you can. And see, now if I actually sprayed that down and wet it and then let it dry, it would look just like the ones that looked like they were dyed. I don't like the stark whiteness of this. Okay. Okay. I think that's probably about as big as I'm going to make my my inserts because, like I said, I don't want it too full and I can't get them all in there. Let's see. My papers may not how much space is in here. And this journal will be completely for just journaling, writing things down like on the go or I'm going to seal this up. And I'll cut off the ends and ink it up probably. This might get vintage photo or whatever. Okay. So if I do in this size, I might be able just to get 2 in there, not 3. So let me combine some stuff here and do 2 instead of 3. I actually might could get 3 in there, but that'd be really pushing it. And we got to decorate, because you know I'm going to have to decorate a little bit. So yeah, it's probably only going to take about 2. So let's see what that might look like. Plus I got to put a cover on these too. Oh, you're welcome, Deb. I'm sorry, I'm probably doing a bad job. All right, Julia, see you later. I will be doing a video on the finished project because I'm probably not going to get through tonight because I can't doggone get it sewed together tonight. And I'm so upset about that. But I have to get an embossing needle. And I don't have a long arm stapler, which I said I was going to try to get me one of those, but trying to make sure everything's folded nice and neatly. You know, I'm not going to put that in there as a, what do I call it? You know what? I'm going to put this one in here. I just eat my stuff on. Okay, that looks about even right there. So we're getting 2 good signatures in there. Yeah, and I think 2 would fit better than maybe 3 would, but I might could get 3 in here, but by the time we make it chunky, that looks pretty good right there. I think that's all I want to do is 2 signatures. And I'll have these for another junk journal. I got a whole bunch of, I have one whole rack in my craft room dedicated to journals, albums, and, you know, junk journals and things like that. So, now let's pick a cover. I think I said I was going to do the octopus for one. And don't really have any red in there per se, so I don't really want to use that. I think I'll use one of these and put the whatchamacallit on there. Oh. Okay. So I'll cut the branding strip off. Oh yeah, I want to put my dolly in one of these. Okay, another ADD moment there. Like squirrels. All right, so I'm going to cut this down to 6 inches because I want my cover to be the same depth as my pages. And I'm going to make my cover just a squish over. I'm going to do 10 and 1/16, or 10 and 1/8. And we've got a pretty sailboat top on there. Perfect. And if the paper sticks out a little bit, that's okay. We'll trim it all off when I get it put in there. But it's not even squished out right, so. There we go. And we're going to do this guy for the very front cover. Oops. Oh, come on. Don't mess with me. Didn't I say tan and white? I did. Okay, let's try this again. I think this is going to fit in there nice. Okay, you guys are still here. We are having some issues right now, and I don't know why. It's not on my end, but it is on the end of whatever the internet is going on with. So we're going to call it a night tonight. And okay, let's try this again. Do we want to finish this live next Thursday night? Finish putting it all together, because I'll have a needle by then. Or do you guys want me to finish it and just do a walkthrough video with you? That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, guys. I don't know what film your process. Either way is okay with me. There you are. Okay. You know, I have a small, like, I only can record about 30 minutes. So, I don't want to make this a 2 or 3, 4-part video. So what all right, I think, okay, I'll try. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. Evidently, our internet provider is having struggles tonight. We are getting, we're getting our storm a little late. So every time the wind blows, we lose internet signal and stuff. So, I'm going to stress about it. It's not that big of a deal. So, but I do need y'all's help. I've asked y'all this many times before. Please leave down in the comment section when this goes live as a video, which it could be in a few hours, it could be tomorrow, because YouTube is taking a long time to process these things right now. So let me know. Give me some ideas of what you would like to see on Thursday night live. Okay? So anyway, thank you all for joining me tonight. I really appreciate your support. Y'all make sure you go check out Deb Houck's video, Deb's Crafty Cottage. Check out my friend Edith, Scrapbooking with Me. She has a Facebook page and a store. And the store is scrapbooking.com. And her Facebook group is called Scrapbooking with Me. So, please check it out. All right, guys. I'll see you all later. Love you all. And I'll film the videos. Bye. Come on. Now it doesn't want to shut off after all that spinning.